Today I'll be dedicating my tribute speech to my late father, Richard Hudson Jr. My father, who passed away this past March, battled cancer for 6 years. It started in his throat and eventually worked its way down to his lungs, and he lost a tough and long battle this past March. But I'm not here today to sulk on the sad parts of those 6 years. I'm here today to talk about just how much my dad was a light to the world and to me during that time. My dad never mentioned when he was feeling bad. Anytime I asked him how he was doing, he said, "I'm great, but I'm getting better." That's what he wanted to be for other people. He wanted to be a light even when he was hurting most days. He was diagnosed with that cancer, and from day one until his last day, March 9th of 2021, he wanted nothing more than to spread the goodness and kindness that he had in his heart. My dad was somebody that never showed his pain. He never liked saying that he wasn't doing well. He always told people that it could be a lot worse. But what my dad was so good about was, even on his worst days, he'd always be there to talk to you. He'd always be there to say something to you that was just enough to pick you up even when he was feeling down. Every day when I walked out of my house for school, my dad would say, "Be a leader." So this speech is to him. Just thanking him for all that he did for me and all that he did for my family and the people around. My dad could have easily slouched in his chair all day because he was feeling bad, but he chose to be a light to others. So, Dad, thank you. Thank you for being the prime example of what I want to be in a man. Thank you for showing me what it's like to have an attitude that is great no matter what's going on. Thank you for showing me just how important it is to put a smile on your face. Is it okay to be vulnerable sometimes? Of course, but putting a smile on your face when other people might have smiles on theirs can change the perspective of that person's life. Dad, this speech is for you because I want to be like what you were. Even though you passed away March 9th, I never stopped thinking about the way you handled yourself, the way you acted, and the way you tried to make other people's life better. And because of that, my life changed. My whole demeanor changed, my attitude changed, and that's because of you, and that's because I loved you dearly. So, thank you for everything you've done, and I'll see you again one day.